Jimmy Butler will be next.
Hey, Michael.
Yeah.
Sit or stand. I had Bam for you. He's deciding where he wants to sit or stand.
Oh, it's Bam. Okay. I like the shirt though. Is that we're gonna do it? Okay.
Come on. Who is it? Michael, who did you say you were waiting for?
Tim had told me Jimmy was next, but that's fine.
But you didn't know it was me though.
I thought it was Janet Jackson.
See? You didn't know it was me.
That was a great album, by the way.
Good. Is that good for you framed?
That's great.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right. We'll get started here. First question will be Andres Lopez from Cultura Sports. Go ahead, Andres.
Thank you. Hi, Jimmy. How are you? Last time we spoke was after the Memphis game, and you spoke on how you learned from that game that you can be beat by anyone when you're not playing your game. Tonight, you went out there, you played your game, you made a statement with the jersey, and you got the job done. All in all, what changed from the Memphis game to this game?
Our mentality of not being complacent, not expecting to go into the game and win. And I would say we didn't play our style of basketball in the first half either. I think we really locked in and got stops in the second. It always helps to make shots, don't get me wrong. But we started playing a lot harder in the second half.
Thank you.
Anthony Chang, go ahead.
Hey, Jimmy, that starting lineup with Myers in it was one of the best in the NBA. Were you surprised by this to put Jay in there? And what do you think works well with that group with Jay in there?
We get switch a lot with that group of guys that we have on the floor. And I think with Myers out there too, we're still a really, really, really good team. Coach made a call. We talked about it. And who knows what we have moving forward. But right now, I think that's what we're going with. And, I trust Coach. I trust Jay. I trust Myers. He took it really, really well. And I think he's in a position that he still wants to help us win.
Tim Bontemps, go ahead.
Hey, Jimmy, you've always excelled at getting to the foul line, even earlier in your career when you didn't play a ton of minutes. Obviously, I think today you got there 10 or 12 times. Where did that skill come from, and how big a part of that has become part of your game in terms of getting to the line and being effective there?
It's a big part of my game. I think that I try to get 2 feet in the paint so I can get somebody else an open shot. If I have a layup, I'm going to take it. I don't know, going there. I don't say seeking contact, but if there is contact, get the ball up to the rim. But my thing is I just want to follow my guys, get them open looks. I think my job's a lot easier when they're making shots.
Mark Medina, go ahead.
Hey, Jimmy, Mark Medina, USA Today. Good to see you. For someone who takes pride in their work ethic,
can I look at you?
You can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. You're someone obviously who's taking a lot of pride in just your regiment. Given the tough sort of circumstances these past few months, how did you approach that individually, and what were your takeaways with how the training staff try to incorporate everything?
The same thing for me. That's the same thing for all of my guys. We're just working, keeping our body right, doing what we can do. But more than anything, it's a mental thing too. You got to find a way to stay competitive, whether it be playing cards, playing dominoes. Obviously, I love to do that, or just talking trash to your teammates. Talk trash to anybody, because when this thing does resume like it did, you still got to think that you're the best. You still got to be able to go out there and kill somebody in whatever it is. And I think our guys really, really, really did that.
Nick Friedel, go ahead.
Jimmy, what was the official explanation you finally got from the league as to why you couldn't wear the nameplate empty on your jersey?
I don't know. I don't care. So I didn't have a name on the back at the start, but I decided to change because my teammates probably needed me a little bit tonight.
Alex Toledo, go ahead.
Hey, Jimmy, wanted to ask, so Duncan Robinson out there was being aggressively run off the line by the Nuggets defense, and I thought he did a good job adjusting. How did you think about what he did to kind of leverage the three-point gravity that he has out there to make decisions as a cutter and as a passer when guys are running him off the line as a dribble handoff?
I'm proud of him. He listened. We have been telling him, like Duncan, it's okay to dribble the ball once or twice. Now, when you get 3 dribbles in, something bad probably going to happen. But The crazy part is everybody thinks that Dunk is just a shooter. He's a great decision maker. He can finish at the rim. I mean, day in and day out, he's working on his shit like around the rim, and he's tough. Like, come on, if you go under on the screen, he's gonna dot your eye, and then when he's getting to the paint, I'm glad that he's on my team.
Nick Friedel, go ahead.
Jimmy, just to follow up, do you feel like by doing what you did before the game, you got the message across that you wanted to all along?
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. And to tell you the truth, it's still to be determined for the next game as well.
Is that something you'll do every game?
I don't know. I really don't. I hope so. I hope they just let me play with no name on the back of my jersey. But like I said, to be determined.
West, go ahead.
Jimmy, 6 players in double figures. Kelly caught fire in that fourth quarter. But overall, defensively, how gratifying was it to see you guys just capitalize on those turnovers?
It was great. We worked on it in practice, talked about it after that Memphis game of how we got to be better defensively, how we can't turn the ball over ourselves. And I think we took that and ran with it. I'm telling you, when we play defense the way that we did tonight, we're really, really good. When we don't, it doesn't look good at all.
Andres Lopez, go ahead.
Jimmy, changing gears a little bit with where this interview is at the moment. We know you're locked in. We definitely know that you have a target in mind, and we know that from the noise complaints. We know how hard you're working towards the championship here, but with the success that other players have seen in that area, is there any way that we can see the Jimmy Butler vlogs make a comeback during the bubble?
It will. I'm telling y'all right now, I've been making coffee for my team. I'm working on my craft. So I'm trying to sell it for like $30 a pop just because it's a necessity. So I'm selling coffee, 30 beans if you want some. I'm nice though. I'm nice. I'm opening a coffee shop.
I'll definitely look into some coffee from you, Jimmy.
All right, Mr. Butler, thank you for your time. Appreciate it.
Jimmy Butler coffee, y'all holler at me.